Well, I got off at 3. Had to run some errands.
That's fair. That's fair. You always make me sweat at about 4:58, man. I'm always sweating. I'm ready to send you a text, and I look down, and you usually got a message that says you on the way
Yep.
or
I'm
something.
here.
Make me sweat it. You look
I
sharp
try.
today, man. You look sharp today, man.
Yeah, got the Under Armour red on today.
Hey, that's right, baby. That's right.
What hat you got on there?
I got the Preds hat on this season, man.
Did you pick that one up in Nashville or?
No, that's the one. That's the one Buku got for me before we went,
Okay.
man.
All right.
Yeah, says we're having some trouble streaming to Twitch here. I'm just going to remove that, man. I don't feel like we get a whole lot of Twitch traffic anyway.
Yeah.
So that'll be all right. There's other spots it could be.
I didn't know we were on Twitch, but shout out to Twitch.
Yeah, Will's got us on Twitch. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Game On. This is Pump the Brakes. I'm your host, Crick from sportspicks.logos.com, and he is my co-host, Heavy Steps, from right here at Game On. How we doing this afternoon, sir?
We're doing good. We got some sunshine out. It was a very dreary weekend. I had a 4-day losing streak. This happened. It's always fun. You just win a whole bunch of money and back to back. You go on these huge win streaks and then you lose it all.
Dude, I get so scared.
Why does it have to happen that way?
I'd rather just be steady every day, win 4 or 5 units. I hate it when I have that like 3 or 4 days like I had a few weeks ago where I was just hitting these parlays. Like I knew I was about to get hammered one day. And it's been a steady. I got hammered that one day. And then it's been win 5 or 6, lose 3 or 4, win 2, lose 1.5. Just like that, just kind of back and forth chasing my tail. I was down 3 units yesterday. So, but
I had a 4-day. It was bad. Well, we won't say how much we lost, but leading up to that, I lost everything I made leading up to that on that insane Buku NHL run there. But we got college basketball conference. The real conference tournaments are starting this week. We got March Madness, Selection Sunday. Got a lot going on this week.
The madness is upon us, sir.
It is. We already had like a halfway decent matchup with Pitt and Notre Dame.
Yeah, that was some shit, man.
Yeah.
What a bullshit ass. I'm out of the first 30 seconds. I'm safe. What a bullshit ass ending to that game, man.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I just read about it.
Dude, I watched it, and maybe I'm a little biased because I took Pitt -1.5 in game, plus 105. It was early. It was like probably still 5 minutes left in the first half. I just needed somebody to root for. Oh, by the way, my picks are out. And for any of y'all, I'm sorry, Bird Hunter, but any of y'all thinking about telling me tonight, all my picks I've made so far today in college basketball have been losers.
So that means you got nothing but winners coming up tonight.
It's not from lack of effort either. My dumbass in this damn TCU Colorado game, which is I'm just sitting here dying the death of 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Because they keep cutting it to like 8. But I took them. I don't know why either. They just played the other day at Colorado, but Colorado beat these boys by like 30. I know they're not a good basketball team, but maybe against the Horned Frogs, they got something figured out.
Yeah. You're in neutral court at this point, right? So
Dude,
things a little different.
Courts, have you seen this court the Big 12's playing on? The Big 12 tournament?
Mm-mm.
Bro, it's crazy. They got like the the XII Roman numeral.
Yeah.
They got that like all over the court, dude. It's like patterned like that. And
okay.
It looks trippy, man.
I think I read something on X. Someone posted like, "Bet you better have like good eyes to watch these games" or something. I don't know. So that's what they were meaning.
This one, yeah, it's like it looks like one of those, those pictures you walk into, you like cross your eyes, so it'll like pop out at you.
Oh, like the 3D.
Yeah, it's like one of those.
Gotcha.
Man, I cannot figure this lighting out in this place, man.
Did you change your light bulb in your room?
Nah, man,
We said start there, and you didn't start there.
I probably should start there, man. But you gotta take this. You gotta take this globe. It's a whole process because it's all like right above my whole setup, so it's not that easy to get to. Is the only problem. That's the only reason I haven't been done yet. I'm not making excuses here. I gotta fix that. But
dude, you're like 6'4".
I'm telling you, it's not.
Stand on your tippy toes.
If you could see it. We'll work on it. But
get Buku over there. Do little.
I don't need
your hands. He can lift you up.
I don't need help doing it. I just feel like I need to move all this stuff so I don't have an accident and ruin things. But speaking of Buku, there he is. What's going on, sir? B Mac in here this afternoon. Good to see y'all. The Uncensored Farmers. Early. That's right, man. We like to be on time. We were cutting it close. Step showed up at like 4:59 and 36 seconds.
That's right.
So
right on the dot. Never late.
Yeah, man. I took. I don't really know why, but I took Oklahoma State plus 6.5 this morning against Cincinnati. Put the half unit on the money line too.
Cincinnati's been taking our money. Well, at least mine.
They've been struggling. I feel like they didn't struggle today. You know that they didn't struggle today. My 6.5 was not near enough. I could have took my 6.5. I would have needed to triple it to get it to cover. They beat them by like 18 or something.
What was your? Were you on Colorado today?
No, that's what I'm saying. I took.
TCU?
I didn't have anything on the Pitt game. I didn't put any of these on my picks because I didn't have time.
Well, you're good on TCU.
I got TCU.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I read that wrong.
I'm saying, can you read?
I was dyslexic there.
I started to say, I was like, nah, bro, it's not good. I'm sitting here just got it on the background. I've been watching the whole thing. And like I said, my dumbass, I took a -3.5 pregame. And then they're down 34-28 early in the second half, something like that. And I took them plus 150 on the money line in game. And they've not got it that close again. They keep getting it to like 8. I think they have it at 8 right now. But they keep getting to like 8, and then they'll stretch it back out to 12 or 13.
They are 12-19 against the spread. And I'm assuming that a lot of those games they were underdogs too. Didn't cover. That's your fault. Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't dive too deep into it. They got beat by like 30 the other day. I couldn't figure out why they were favored in this game.
What's up, Derp?
What up, Derp? How you doing, sir?
You
know why should a team that just got beat by 30 a week and a half ago, why should they be favored in this game?
That's why you should have stayed away from it.
Man, I was bored. It was early.
Then you should have at least bet them as a favorite. Wait, because they lost by 30. Yeah, you bet the wrong side, dude.
They lost by 30. I mean, I felt like it was fishy that they were favored by anything. They should have been getting, at the very least, getting 3.5.
So, but what would that tell you? That would tell you that the books want to entice you with the.
No, that would tell me that the average person would look at that and say they won by 30. Now you're going to give me 3.5? Of course I'm going to take that. That's what the average person would do.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Yes, the average person would do that, but you're not average, dude.
That's why I didn't take the average side, and it's a loser. Now, I will say.
Hold on. I
will say there's 3 minutes left, and we got a 6-point ball game.
Who lost by 30?
TCU.
And then today they were the favorite?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's weird.
I had it backwards. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
Just erased the last 3
Colorado
minutes.
just beat them by like 30 in Colorado. And then the line comes out and look at the line this morning, and TCU, it actually went out too. I think it was 1.5 this morning. And I was like, why are they favored at all? And it kept going out. It got to like 3.5. And I was like, oh, this is a winner.
Mm.
I mean, Colorado's they're 3-17 in Big 12 play. This is the 9 versus 16 matchup. Colorado's the dead last seed. Did you bet college basketball yet? Yep, that's what we're talking about. They're betting. I've been betting losers today, man.
Well, let's find some winners tonight.
Let's find some. You got some you like, man? I'm on some dogs, man. I told you
I have one that I really need. I have two. Well, I have a couple money lines I want to ask you about. I do have a spread I like. I do have a total I like. I don't know where you want to start.
What up, Grass Guy? How you doing? I mean, I guess we're talking college basketball, man. I guess we'll just stay right. It's conference tourney time. We need to look at also some of these. Well, let's look at this first then. Let me get this pulled up. Let's look at some of these futures for the conference tournaments and see if we like some of these. I like some, and I'll tell y'all all of these are probably going to be like half unit bets. Because I don't ever take the favorites in these spots. I'm going to take the teams that I think I've.
Too confusing for me. Because then you got to worry about, are you like when you're betting the games, the actual games?
No, that's why you'll never see me taking the favorites. Like I'm going to put half units on teams that I think there's value on. Like okay, in the SEC, like I'm putting a half unit on Kentucky at plus 1,900. More times than not in the games Kentucky plays in, I'm gonna probably bet against them because they're gonna have to play at a big dog, or I'll probably just bet the damn over is what I'll do. But they like at plus 1900. It's not unreasonable to think Kentucky's beat a lot of these teams this year. They beat Florida. They beat Tennessee twice. Close game with Alabama. So it's like Kentucky's every bit as capable of getting through this thing. And at plus 1900, it's worth a half unit. I don't think it's worth betting any of these teams right here because even Tennessee at plus 600 is too up in the air, man. You got to look down here, A&M. I seen Will text us earlier and was talking about this. That's a good value pit too.
I like that.
Split a full unit up, man. Put a half on Kentucky, a half on A&M. Roll with it. I don't even mind a half on Missouri. Like teams like this that have been good. Now I wouldn't really probably mess with. If you're going to go down any lower than that, I wouldn't mess with anything with a quarter unit. But
I will tell you this: out of that list, historic KenPom metrics, the only teams that fit the national championship KenPom metrics in the SEC are going to be Tennessee, Florida, and Texas A&M. Now, obviously, this is conference tournaments, a little different, but you could still kind of go off of what type of tournament team they're going to be.
Right. I mean, and you got to look at the teams. Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, and Alabama all have buys all the way till Thursday. You got the first round today, and then the second round will be tomorrow, and the top 4 seeds get the buys till Thursday. So they've only got to play 3 games to win it. But sometimes you get those teams in the tournament too that are hot, man. You get a team that plays a couple days in a row. You're playing in the same gym. This is SEC tournament's played in Nashville. So I feel like I drink this Kool-Aid every damn year. I feel like now 2022 we won it for the first time in forever. But the last couple of years I've drank this Kool-Aid, and last year we shit the bed right off the rip, man. Granted, we made our run to the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament, but we came out in the first round of the NCAA tournament, played Vandy. Boy, they whipped us up and down the floor, man.
Yeah, Tennessee. I was shocked to find out they never made the Final Four. So we got to eliminate them as a tournament team.
We've been to the Elite Eight several times, and I mean, most of those since I graduated from high school. The last 20 years. So
Bruce
it's been
Pearl and beyond.
Yeah, Bruce Pearl and like I said, now the great Rick Barnes, living legend.
I think if you would have still had Bruce Pearl, probably would have won a natty by now.
If Bruce Pearl would have been at Tennessee the whole time and wouldn't have had that stuff going on, man, there's a lot of ifs in that sentence. Doesn't matter.
Texas A&M. That's the play there.
I think, like I said, I think you can split I think you put a half unit on all 3 of those. I've already got a half unit on that one. I will put a half unit on both of those.
I think I'm going to bet Texas A&M.
Bet it, man. That's a good value pick. That's what I'm saying. There's no value in these up here. It's too up in there. Basketball's crazy this time of year. There's no value in these. You're not going to see any of these picks I'm recommending are not going to be any of the top 3 or 4 favorites. The Big Ten. The Big Ten's a little different. I like Illinois, really. Maybe a half unit.
What about Maryland? What are they? Oh,
they're the second favorite.
No.
They've won 11 of their last 13 games.
I don't really like anybody in this one. Big Ten's tough, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's maybe a half unit on Michigan. They could get hot. What about maybe a half unit on your Hoosiers, man?
No way.
It's your head coach's farewell tour.
It's not happening.
Dude, weird things happen when stuff like this is going on.
Oh, they're already talking about. He's already saying that he's not sure if he made the right decision.
Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He already said it. They're if he don't retire, they're going to fire him.
I don't like the odds in this one.
It's 60-1.
I know. No, I don't even like. I wouldn't even consider Indiana to even make like a deep run.
God steps. I'm putting a half unit on them, and I'm rooting for your Hoosiers so hard in this thing.
They ain't winning it.
If they do, I want the Mike. What is it? Mike Woody?
Mike Woodson.
We'll call him Woody. In the Woody farewell tour, bro.
I'll send you a signed Calbert Chaney jersey if Indiana wins.
Who's Calbert Chaney?
He's the all-time Big Ten leading scorer. Played at IU.
Okay. Thank you for educating me, sir.
Lefty.
I'm putting a half unit on Indiana, and if they win it, you got to send me a signed one of those.
You ought to look him up sometime.
I will.
Had
when
one of
did
the
we play? How long ago?
late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
He was there when Ohio State had Lawrence Funderburk. I think Funderburk was the name. It was like Fab Five, like pre-Fab Five, like right before that.
Okay.
But he dominated the Big Ten. Glenn Rice was the previous all-time leading scorer of the Big Ten. That he broke that record, but he had a baseline jumper that was his mid-range jumper, and he was the Naismith Player of the Year back-to-back, I think.
Okay.
It's almost like forgotten. Like he was drafted lottery to the Wizards, but just it didn't really. He played for a long time in the NBA, but he never produced like he did in college.
Okay. That you see that, man. You see that. Some people's games just don't transition. Buku says, "Listen, boys, you better get your ticket on Sparty. That's your 2025 national champion, dude. I bet Sparty to go to the Final Four a long time ago. They weren't even in the top 25 when I bet them.
You know what the problem there is?
What is it?
You know what the problem is with that? When's the Natty? Is it in March or April?
April. That's what I'm saying.
Izzo only wins in March, man.
I don't bet against Izzo in March, bro. I don't do it. I don't do it. I didn't put it on my picks the other day, but I did. I actually bet Sparty out a little ladder. They were like minus 7.5. I took the 7.5 and I took a minus 9.5. And shit, I wish I took them as far as they'd let me.
See, the problem with me is every time I've watched Michigan State this year, which is not very much, they haven't played well. So that's what I have seen of them.
Well, you should know they're like 27-4.
I know. So I've picked the 3 times.
You must have watched them 2 out of the 4 that they lost.
I think Indiana beat them, maybe.
I think they did.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I think they did. Man, TCU's going to come up just short in this thing. We got 20. Oh, no. What are we doing?
Does Rutgers have any shot?
Oh my God. Ball game.
They're like 200 to 1.
200 to 1 to win the whole thing?
Yeah, the Big Ten tournament.
Oh, the Big Ten tournament. It's worth $1. You ain't got to put $1, put 50 cents on it to win 100. You can't do that, but put $1 on it.
I'd put $1 on that.
Yeah.
Just because they have those two players.
$1 to win 2. Dude, crazier things have happened, but it's just harder for these teams because they have to play so many days in a row.
Yeah, I know.
All these teams wind up being fresh up here, and they're better anyway. Like these teams probably wouldn't beat these teams if these teams had to play all those days in a row. So the fact that they're fresh and they got it, so it's just usually a tough deal. Now, crazier shit's happened. It's March.
Big East.
The Big East, man. I like a half unit on Villanova.
I don't like anything in this one.
You don't like anything in anything. You're scared of it.
I'm not scared of it. I just St. John's is really good, dude.
They are really good, but how many times do we see the best team in this shit the bed?
Maybe Villanova a couple years ago.
It's worth the half unit steps. Put a quarter unit on.
Can't do it.
Put $1 on it to win 15.
I don't feel good about it.
God, I hope they win. I want this. I got so many teams that I'm big fans of.
Clip it.
I got so many fans, so many teams I'm a big fan of. There was another one I wanted to look at. What Big 12? It's probably
Iowa State. What are their odds?
Actually, I was going to say this one may not be up right now because they got games going on.
What about St. Mary's? They're playing Gonzaga tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to take them tonight, man. I'm probably drinking the Kool-Aid. They've already beat them twice.
What about Houston?
They're in the big. Houston's going to be like minus 105 or something.
Yeah.
I remember them yesterday when I looked at them. They're not up right now because they got games.
I want to know what Iowa State is.
They were plus 600. I put a half unit on them.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Them and Texas A&M are the two that I'm probably going to bet.
Yesterday, I bet the Iowa State one plus 600, plus 650, one of the two. But I put a half unit on that. Put a half unit on Kentucky at plus 1900. I put a half unit on Villanova. There's a couple other ones. I put a half unit on Illinois in the Big Ten. And then
I almost bet Virginia Tech's money line.
Virginia Tech's money line. It's halftime.
Yeah.
God, we got 1 second left. Does TCU have the ball?
What's the score? I can't see.
69-67.
So TCU's done all the scoring since we started because
Yeah.
Colorado has been
Bro, are
had
we about
63.
to see a buzzer beater?
That'd be good for you.
That'd be sweet.
Okay. Here's a game I wanted to ask you about. Arizona State, Kansas State.
I'm taking Arizona State.
I was thinking about taking them on the money line.
I took them on. I put the half unit on the money line. I took the full unit on the plus 5.5.
Let me pull this up. Tell you where the money is.
I
here.
do tag you in my picks every day.
I know. I just haven't looked at them yet. Yes, Kansas State. Nobody's betting Arizona State money line, just so you know, because 99% of the money's on Kansas State. Good. But the Action Pro line is set at plus 123 here for Arizona State. And you're getting plus 205 as your consensus best odds right now available, plus 215. But spread wise, just to like kind of give you comparison on the value on the spread versus the money line, looks like again good edge for Arizona State on the money line. That opened up plus 4.5. It's moved out to 5.5. 73% of the money, 71% of the bets is on Arizona State.
We got Arizona State beat Kansas State at Kansas State in their most recent meeting.
The underdogs won in both games.
Yep, and Kansas State won at Arizona by a point. Ken Palm projects a 72-71 Kansas State win in this one.
And you're getting plus 200 odds on one side.
And it's only, but the 72-71, it's only a 53%.
Still.
That's what I'm saying. No, the Arizona State side's the right side because you're getting 5.5 points.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I mean,
and the money line's worth the values there for sure.
So you're betting both, or are you just going to bet one?
No, I bet both. I put a unit on plus 5.5, and I put a half unit on the plus 205. Because, like I said, anytime I can clear a full unit with a half unit, I usually go down to the half unit.
All right, I'm doing it right now. Let me put that in. Keep going.
I like Delaware, man. Again,
I liked them last night.
I took them last night. I did that same thing last night with them. Put the full unit on plus 6.5 and the half unit on the money line. God, they won by like 11 or something.
Yeah, no sweat there.
It wasn't even a sweater. NC Wilmington's pretty good, but they had a close one last night with Charlotte. May have even went to OT.
Sorry, I'm looking for this for that game.
But I'm just kind of riding the little Delaware underdog train here, man. Go Blue Hens. I went half unit on the money line with them again tonight too. Plus 340, dude.
Jeez, what could go wrong there? Oh wow, Arizona State's plus 6.5.
5.5. That's what I got.
No, it's on Bovada they're at 6.5, and then
So
on Bet Online they're 5.5.
Yeah, I got 5.5 minus 108.
Oh, I'm getting them at 6.5.
Well, good for you. How much you got to lay on it?
Minus 112.
It's not bad.
I know you hate it though.
Take the point. No, take the point. If it was minus 120, I would say no. Move it up. Well, you can't move it up, but
I'd bet that.
I know you would. You love to bet. You love to bet that.
225 on the money line. Let's cash that.
You got any weird? Like I said, I'm taking Delaware, but
I'll give you one. Let me get this money line bet in, and then I'll tell you what I see on Delaware real quick.
I'm taking all dogs tonight, dude.
All right, all dogs go to heaven tonight.
All dogs go to heaven. That's right.
All right, we got that one in. You said Delaware. What time is that one at?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. We got Delaware. Okay. As far as the spread goes, it looks like Delaware opened at a plus 7.5. Currently, consensus odds are plus 9.5, but the best available line you can get right now is plus 9 at minus 110. Action Pro line has the line set at 8.1, so a little like about a 1.5 edge there. 60% of the bet, 58% of the money is on UNC Wilmington, and that's graded out as a C edge there for you. On the money line, it looks like, the UNC Wilmington is minus 445, and they're still getting 99% of the money. So, I guess that would make sense because you got to lay a lot of money to win it, but
yeah,
it looks like that line opened at 260, plus 260, sitting at 340 right now. Action Pro line has set it at 322. So, Don't like that one near as much as Arizona State as far as the money line goes.
Yeah, no, I think I'm betting with my heart on that one.
Probably, but hey, long shots win, man.
That's right. Smart.
16's beating a 1, 15's beating a 2. It's happened before.
15's beating 2 a lot.
Yep. So, I had another one.
Ask me,
that
sir.
I'm on. I'm taking Sacred Heart.
Okay.
You know anything about Sacred Heart versus Fairfield?
I do not, but I can check it out.
Sacred Heart opened at -3.5. That has moved to -4.5. Still like it there. Pro line is -6.5. Only 62% of the money and 62% of the bet is on Sacred Heart. Like I said, I liked it a lot better at -3.5, but I still think you're good, even though it's moved out a point to -4.5.
God, they beat Fairfield by 21. They beat them 83-62. Just
probably at home
last week.
Was it at home?
That one was at home.
Yeah.
Where's the other game? They beat them 77-71 at Fairfield.
Yeah. So yeah, I like Sacred Heart tonight.
I do too. I like that too.
The other, I had a total here I like. It is in the Prairie View. Seeing what time that one's at. Prairie View. Jesus. Prairie View, Florida A&M. This line opened up at 144.5. It's currently at 145.5. So it's only gone up a point. 60% of the bet, 60% of the money is on the over. But Action Pro Line has this set at 153.1, which is a 11.9% edge, graded out as an A+. Best total on the board today.
And who's that?
Prairie View, Florida A&M.
Okay.
That's going to be, what conference is that? They're playing at College Park, which that's here in Atlanta, where the girls, the Atlanta Dream, I think, where they play.
Okay. I am going to I'm taking Youngstown State tonight, bro.
Jeez.
I am +3.5 and on the money line. I got a unit on both of those.
Oh, Youngstown. Let me see here.
Robert Morris went to OT last night. I took Oakland on the money line over Robert Morris last night, +142. Oakland was up 74-71 with like 12 seconds left or something.
Youngstown plus, are you on the spread or the money line?
Both. I got a unit on both.
As far as the spread goes, opened at +3. It's currently at +3.5. Best odds you can get are -105. Action has their pro line set at +4 for Youngstown State. 60% of the bet, 66% of the money is on Youngstown.
Youngstown beat them at Robert Morris 72-58 back in December. They lost at home 72-70 in January. Did you give me 3.5 in that +154? I think that's what I got it out on my line.
It looks like the total is where the best play is. It opened at 142, and it's got reverse line movement. It looks like opened at 142. It's down to 137.5. Right, so it's moved down 4.5 points, but 82% of the bet and 78% of the money's on the over.
That is the play. You got Robert Morris too. Should have tired legs. Like I said, went to OT last night. Maybe want to slow the clock up some. Fewer possessions. You don't want to get a run up down the floor team that just went to OT.
Yep. That's something.
Like
maybe
said,
something I would check, make sure there's like not an injury or something.
So that first game,
because they don't have it flagged as reverse line movement, even though there is reverse line movement.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay away from that total. First game they scored 130. Second game they scored 142.
Yeah,
they're probably gonna be right on it.
Plus tournament time if it's a close game.
OT,
free throws,
all that stuff. Yep. No, I'm taking Youngstown State and the money line. I already done it. It's already in. You like Sacred Heart?
Yep.
I'm taking St. Mary's, man. I might be drinking this Kool-Aid. I know it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. St. Mary's already got them twice. Gonzaga's playing much better basketball. I don't love this one, but I put a unit on +3.5 and on the money line.
That's a late night one, isn't it?
9 o'clock.
Let me see here. Yeah, I've been looking at St. Mary's. It looks like they are what plus 3.5 right now. 70% of the bet, 67% of the money is on St. Mary's.
Shit.
That line opened at 2.5. It's to 3.5 now. The money
so wait a minute,
line,
we got most of the money on St. Mary's, and they gave us another point.
Yeah, it's the wrong side.
We're in trouble. Y'all don't want to bet that.
As far as the money line goes, though, that's where the value lies. Pro lines plus 120. You can get them at plus 145 right now. 70% of the money, 56% of the bets on Gonzaga on the money line.
I'm taking St. Mary's up. Like I said, it's already in. I can't change it now. That's the only. I had 8 picks now. Like I said, I took all dogs on the spread, but I put a half unit on both these money lines. Oh, it's moving the wrong way. Money line's moved out. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll probably stay away from that St. Mary's matchup, or I'll watch and see what it does over the next hour or two.
But yep, like I said, I got those 4. They're posted, y'all, over at Sports Picks and at Top My X.
All righty.
You got anything else you like in that?
Nope. That's it. College basketball.
Yep. Like I said, tomorrow, it's about to get. We'll have a real good slate on Thursday, maybe a bunch of good games.
Thursday is when it really starts.
Yep. Thursday be a bunch of good games.
I will just give you just a rundown of like just the best lines out there. Some we may talked about, but some we haven't.
Yeah, do that.
Let's see. It looks like Ryder money line is not a bad bet. Their pro lines plus 140. Current odds are plus 170. That's pretty much it as far as the money line goes. There are some totals out there that have not started yet that are graded out high. You've got Idaho and Montana over 146.5. They have that total pro line set at 154.3, which grades out as an A+ edge, 11.2%. And then Alabama, A&M, Grambling State over 129. They have that graded out as a B. Their pro line is set at 133.8. We already talked about the other totals. And then spreads, we talked about that. No, we didn't. The only one we didn't talk about that hasn't started that it has a B grade is Syracuse plus 4 right now. They have the line set at plus 2, and you got pretty much even money there. So I don't like that one really.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough.
Yep. So what are you taking?
College basketball. I am taking Arizona State. I got them plus 5.5. It's still basically the same thing. That minus 118. Like I said, it's where they do that thing where they move it out, make it look like it moved. They did move the money line out a little bit. I got it a half unit plus 205. Delaware plus 8.5, minus 105 per unit, and plus 340 on the money line, half unit. Youngstown State plus 3.5 for the unit, and money line for full unit on that one. And then I took the full unit on St. Mary's and the full unit on the money line against Gonzaga as well. I'm going to bet that Sacred Heart with you, too. I like that.
All right. Yep. I'm on Sacred Heart. Then I'm Prairie View, FAMU over 145.5. Arizona State money line, Arizona State spread. So I'm going college basketball.
All right. Let's do
it. You're betting against Kansas State, man.
I know, man. They did me wrong last time I bet them. They've been up and down. I bet them a lot this year, man. I don't even know why.
I don't really like anything NBA tonight.
I'm going to take the Pelicans.
I was thinking about taking the Pelicans. Jeez, maybe I might take them now.
I'm taking the Pelicans. I took the over. I got over 236 in the Bucks Pacers game, and I got 2 units on that. I think they're going to score some points in that tonight. They usually score points at Pacers home games anyway. You got the Bucks down there. Giannis, he'll go for triple-double, 50-point triple-double or something crazy.
I think I'm going to take the Pelicans with you.
Yeah, I did that. I got the unit on plus 7, and I put the half unit on plus 235. What up, Jason? How you doing? And what up, Cheap Pete? How you doing, sir? I didn't see you in there earlier in the YouTube chat. My bad, man. Hope you're doing all right, sir. And good to see you, Jason.
Best available or like best graded out, which I'm not taking. Wizards plus 14.5. Grade A, they have the line set at +9, and then the Nets plus 9.8. That line's at plus 16.5. That one's an A plus as well. But the Cavs have won like 15 straight, dude.
Yeah, don't mess with the Cavs. And they've got that crazy record against the spread when they are a double-digit favorite, especially at home, I think.
Pelicans that's the play tonight.
You literally said the best lines available are the Wizards plus 14.5, and as you said plus 14.5, it moved to plus 15.
Yeah,
in real time.
Pelicans opened at plus 7.5. They're currently sitting at plus 7.5. It's gone down to 7 some places. Pro line set at 4.9, so a little bit of an edge there. 5.1% edge on the spread. 59% of the bet, 58% of the money is on the Pelicans. That's why you've seen it go down there 0.5 point.
All right. Man, tell you what, you probably bet Zion's overs.
There's no good totals out there tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't see any.
Zion. Let me see. Zion's overs. Let's see what his props are graded out as. He's not even listed.
Even better.
Is he playing? Oh, his best prop is an under, which is his assist prop. It's plus money. It's 4.5 plus 130 under.
I actually don't hate that.
His pro line's 4.59. So
take his over points as under assist.
His over points, they have him pegged at 23.5.
Oh, it takes over.
Line set over 22.5.
I like his over.
And that's it. That's all they have listed, those two. His rebounds, they don't like that one. 6.5. They have it 6.3. So there you go. Zion.
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Yep. I'm no NBA expert, for the record.
I'm still looking for that Pelicans bet. There it is. Plus 7. I ain't paying that juice. Something Cricket taught me.
What they got it at?
They got it plus 7.5 minus 115.
You're okay with that. I can't believe you won't pay that juice.
That's both of my books have it the same, so I gotta take it. Gotta do it unless it was an alt line. You know what I'm saying?
Minus 115 is not too bad.
No, it's not.
Could be worse.
Yep.
Let's talk a little hockey, man.
Okay.
What you liking tonight?
Columbus.
I'm on that one.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Columbus, and there was another one I liked too. Let me see my picks. What else you got?
I'm getting all clicked here.
Columbus was one of them. Colorado, I want to take the money line, but it's juiced, so I was going to ask you about the puck line.
I'm taking the Wild tonight.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to my guy Bird Hunter before, and he said he's an auto fade on the Wild right now, but he might be biased.
Yeah, the pro line on the Avalanche is set at minus 200. Best odds available are minus 155. You never see edges like that in the hockey data, ever.
So you should take Colorado.
Yep.
I'm on the other side.
Well, I mean, I got to take what Buku tells me to take, so I don't know what I'm taking yet. Because I could be on the same side as you.
Colorado's been on fire, dude.
Yeah.
They're on a back-to-back.
They are plus 165 on the puck line.
Yep. I'm seeing you can get plus 160 on DraftKings right now. I'm taking Minnesota.
Yeah?
Yeah. All the money's on Colorado, ain't it?
As far as the money line goes, yeah, no. Let me see here.
God, don't tell me there's more money on Minnesota than
yes. 86% of the bet, 89% of the money is on the money line
on Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, please don't tell me that's on Minnesota. We're a loser if that's the case. I'm gonna take the over.
I was gonna say, didn't we talk about the overs in Colorado games?
Yeah, the only reason I'm really worried about that. Only reason I'm worried about that a little bit is they're on a back-to-back.
And it's 5.5.
They did not score a lot of goals. They beat the Blackhawks 3-0 last night, I think.
Let me tell you. Last night, while they're 0-5 in their last 5 games, they're 0-5 against the puck line. Are
Who?
they on the road?
Who?
The Wild.
Wilder at home tonight against Colorado.
Okay. Why do they have these? They always put these stupid road stats. They're not on the road. Totals have gone over in 11 of 29 home games for the Wild. So
that's not good.
Under hits when they're at home. Even oh my goodness, Avalanche are 5-0 in their last 5 games, 4-1 against the spread. 13 and 18 in road games against the spread. So maybe that's why people are pounding on the money line and not the puck line for the Avalanche.
Yeah, fair enough. Jason said, good to see you guys. Glad I caught you live again. Been watching recorded most of the last. Well, we're glad to have you in here, sir. Glad you caught us live as well. It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's going all right. Yeah, I like I said, I just took the Wild and not some value there.
Okay.
Colorado's going to drop some along the way. They're not going to win the rest of them. They've been on fire.
Yeah.
I took the over in the Panthers-Bruins game because I feel like this Bruins team, after they traded everybody away,
I've been playing better.
they've only played one game, I think. But they did play well in that game. But I think you're going to have a lot of these guys that are trying to make a name for themselves. And you're going to see a lot of dudes aggressive toward the net, firing shots, trying to create chances, man, make some plays. In turn, that could create to some breakaways the other way for Florida. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to see some scoring chances in this game tonight, man. I took the over 5.5, minus 105. It's used to the under. They're expecting it to go under. All the trends will probably tell you it's going to go under. But I just think this Bruins team is going to try to get some chances at the net, man. They're trying to salvage the season. It's a lost season and all that stuff. They didn't trade away the farm. Pasta's still there just riding it out. But
he's plus 120 to score.
And I mean, hell, you got to think about it. Who else really? You want for the Bruins, if you're going to take a goal scorer, you'd be better off taking one of these guys I'm talking about. One of these guys trying to make a name for themselves a little farther down the line there, getting out there, getting some fresh minutes, getting a little more minutes they're used to, excited, motivated.
Like, let's see. Who's the top Bruins goal scorer? They're not even, I don't see anybody.
They may not have a lot of them listed, dude.
They don't.
Let's see here.
They don't. Top edge on goal scorer tonight is going to be Nelson, Colorado, plus 260.
Brock.
Yep.
I like Brock.
Kreider plus 320.
Dude, here you go. Take
Marchenko.
Take Casey Middlestat plus 400
to score.
Just got traded. Everything got traded over from the Avalanche. He was part of that deal for Charlie Coyle.
Yeah.
So he's in fresh. He got a point in his debut. But take him for a goal tonight plus 400. Buku, you stamp that for me?
Let me see. Totals. You said you were on one total. What did you think about the under in the Caps Ducks and Predators Sharks?
I took the over in the Caps Duck.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I took that for the value there. I had to take it. If you're going to take it under, I'd take it under 5.5.
Yeah, that's what I was. I know the Wild Avalanche. It seems like they want you to take the over there. You know,
that's what
I think Avalanche will score, but are the Wild going to be able to score?
You might want to take that one under 4.5, dude.
You know, because the other day we were just talking about how like every one of their games should be 6.5 moving forward.
I think so, dude, because they don't have a very good goalie and they got a bunch of dudes that can score the puck.
And it was 3-0 last night, so got a shutout.
Yeah.
Playing on tired legs. Did they have to travel?
That's what I'm saying. They were at home last night. They had to travel to Minnesota tonight. So
yeah, I like
probably not a very long flight or anything. It's not too rough a travel, but at the same time, you still played a game last night.
Yeah,
it ain't like you won 6 or 7-0. I feel like it was I think they scored a goal in each period, something like that. It was like so. Yeah, that's right, man. Run them likes. I appreciate that, sir. He says Sparty always makes a deep run. Izzo has them boys ready in March, whether they look like it in December or not. That's true, man. Like I said, I bet them
in March.
I bet them in about December, or early January. When
Is the Final Four in March or is it in April?
That's all in April.
See, they're a good Elite Eight team then.
Usually good for that, man. And Buku said, "Grass guy, it's a homer pick. That's my team, but I do think they're built well for a deep run. They are, man. They've got
How many
better
Final
all
Fours
year long.
they made? And y'all haven't made one, dude.
Yeah, Steps. I know that.
George Mason.
I understand that.
George
Steps.
Mason.
How many times we talked about this shit now?
North Carolina State made a Final Four.
Golly, you better.
What other teams? Chat, help me out.
There's a lot of them, man. Tennessee's not really always been a basketball school either, Steps.
Good enough to make the Final Four.
I agree. We lost to Sparty one year.
And I would say
it was like 70
after,
to 69 or something. We've had a couple of heartbreakers in the Elite Eight, bro.
Why is his name escaping me? The football coach that's like was the AD.
Fulmer?
Yes. After he left Vols football, y'all kind of turned into a basketball school.
For a while we did there, yeah.
Yeah. And right now I think it's up in the air.
Right now we're in everything school, bro.
Not good at everything.
We won the national championship in baseball.
Would you against Evansville?
That's not the national championship game, Steps. That was to get to the College World Series.
That wasn't the World Series?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we beat Texas A&M in the best out of 3.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Look it up, Google it, whatever you got to do.
College baseball doesn't count.
Oh,
that's like saying you're like women's hockey national champions.
Shut up! You're the biggest baseball guy I know, and you're sitting saying it doesn't count
because they play with freaking metal bats, dude. I don't like metal bat baseball.
I don't think they should play with metal bats. I think they should do away with that. But yes, I know we've never made a Final Four.
You got a lot, Mark.
You better hope like hell we don't this year. Yeah, Jason, I'm a big Tennessee fan. I'm born and raised Chattanooga, Tennessee, man.
Yeah, he should be a Chattanooga fan.
No, bro. I'm not a UTC fan.
What's their mascot?
I've been to more Tennessee Vols games in my life than I've been to UTC Mocs games. 100%.
You could have been a Middle Tennessee State fan.
Yeah, go Blue Raiders.
You could have been a Memphis fan.
No, man. You're a Tennessee fan. You're born into this stuff. I was born. The picture on my Twitter is my dad holding me at about 6-7 months old. You see that big orange jersey on, man? I was born into this.
See, that's somebody we need to have on someday.
Pops.
Your dad, he's traveled the road. He played
Pops.
in the Mets organization.
Bro, Pop's got all kind of stories, man.
He told me a good story about Doc Gooden on when I took him home one night.
I'm telling you, he's got all kinds of them, man.
He's seen it all, man.
Big E's been around the world a couple times.
Yeah.
But let's look at I'm taking the Penguins tonight. Just kind of a fate on the Golden Knights on the road, man.
Oh, they're so boring.
Don't love it, man. Don't love it. It's hard to I think it's another one Bird Hunter told me he couldn't bet on. He said
the Penguins won the other day.
They did. I took them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I say that like everyone knows what we're talking about, but hey, if you tune into our on Sunday.
The other day, man, I don't know, man. We got shows every day.
Yeah, everything runs together for you.
It does.
Ducks won too on Sunday.
That's right. He is. He's feeling himself a little bit. Make one national championship game, man.
We were actually kind of competitive in that game.
You were, and I am throwing no shade at the Notre Dame Fighting Irish this year. They made me. Them and the Buckeyes both. They could not have been better. I had all those tickets on like actual matchup and stuff. I ain't mad at either one of them damn teams. Well played, boys.
Think about every game they played leading up to that. The Penn State game was the last
hammered them.
field goal.
I hammered them in every game.
The Georgia game was crazy. They didn't even really move the ball, but they ended up scoring.
I know. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It's always fun to get to bet against Georgia or Alabama and them lose and you win your bet. Like most of the time I bet on those teams because if they win and I got to hear all those idiot fans, then I at least got to make some money off of it. But if I bet against them and they lose, oh my God, there's nothing sweeter than that.
There's a lot of indie guys out there. We're all over because we grew up. I mean, you could watch them anywhere.
Don't
on
act like
TV when
all.
we were
Don't
growing
act
up.
like all the Notre Dame fans are from Indiana. Steps.
No, but I'm saying they're the Cowboys. Where growing up, you saw the Cowboys were always on TV. You know what I mean? Notre Dame was always on NBC. You always could find them on the same channel every Saturday.
Yeah, they always played that stupid ass movie Rudy on repeat and TBS.
Rudy is a dumb movie.
A terrible movie. It's the worst sports movie of all time. Steps.
Like when the players come in and lay their jerseys out.
It's a garbage ass movie.
I ain't playing unless Rudy plays.
Garbage.
Let Rudy dress.
Yeah, garbage.
Offsides.
Anyways, I took the Penguins. It's because the Golden Knights haven't been. Golden Knights are really good. They lost the other night too. Didn't look
Lightning
great.
Hurricanes. That's a matchup from the other day too, isn't it? From Sunday, or maybe they were playing the Maple Leafs. I get them confused all the time.
Dude, I know what you mean. There's certain teams that you do get mixed
Tampa
up.
Bay and Toronto.
Yeah, they're easy to mix up. They got
like the teams are kind of the same.
Yeah,
like
Yeah, Yeah, you're right, dude. They got some superstars. They are very similar squads. They're probably going to get matched up in the playoffs.
Carolina, they've kind of fallen off, or what?
I just think got a lot of faith in that team. It's probably, they're good, but I feel like I'm always trying to fade this team. More times than not, I'm trying to fade this team. Book says bums, both of you. He loves Rudy, dude.
It's not a good movie.
It's garbage. But the Lightning, I like this team, dude. I think they did good at the trade deadline. Got Bjorkstrand and Yanni Gord coming back over.
A lot of games tonight.
I like this team. I like Jake Gunsel. I like Kucherov. I like Brayden Point. I like Hagel. I like Vasilevsky between the pipes. I think this team's built to make a run at Lord Stanley's Cup, man.
Yeah?
So, yeah, I do.
Dang.
I think they are one of those teams that are built. I think they're getting better each game. And I think they're building up, getting primed for the playoffs. And I think any time right here where I can get them as small dogs like this, get some plus money on the money line for them.
Yeah.
I feel like this line should probably be flipped around. I feel like it should probably be -1. In my opinion, from what I've seen from these teams lately, it should be -135 Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
But now, granted, I'd have to look at Carolina's home record and all that stuff. But I start diving into all that stuff. I usually talk myself out of certain things. So sometimes I just go off which team I think's better and the value. And I think you're getting value on Tampa Bay right there.
I did like San Jose too. I'm not trying to jump ahead of you, but I wanted to say that before I forget.
Don't.
I think that's not a bad play, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I keep losing money.
Nashville's kind of been hot, but they shouldn't be. You know,
I know. You know, but they did this same thing last year, dude. Like they went on this crazy run last year where they were playing awful, and they went on this crazy run where they won like 17 out of 20 games or something, and wound up making the playoffs. So
and the Sharks are on the opposite end right now. Like both teams are like in opposite directions.
Anytime I see a Sharks money line that short, I'm like, God, it's got to be the Sharks, right?
Yeah,
they should always be a +200 dog.
And look at that total,
6.5. They got a juice to the under, but it's probably gonna be like 4-3 final. 5-3.
Like the Sharks.
I'm taking the Sharks. I already took them. Plus, you should know, man. I've won one of these. I didn't bet them after they won a game. I didn't bet them the next night. They won 2 in a row after losing like 11 or 12 in a row. He says, telling you right now, OU has the toughest schedule in the country, but they will make a run at the playoff this season. If they get there, they will be a bear. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot to sift through in OU right now.
Yeah.
Found themselves a quarterback, though, right?
That's where Mateer went, right? So
remember the guy who was supposed him and Patriot need to talk.
The guy
Patriot's
from
OU fan.
It's the guy from Will's Cougs.
The big dude that was supposed to be the guy, he transferred, didn't he?
Jackson Arnold or whatever.
Yeah. So he's gone. So you said the Cougs quarterback transferred to OU?
Yeah, Jason says right. Yeah, Mateer.
They always have athletes.
OU?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Venables got,
I'll tell you what, this would be his last shot at it. There ain't no reason that team should be going 6-6 or 6-7.
No, I agree. But you got to find a quarterback, man. That's the thing with college football. If you don't got a quarterback, you're going to be in trouble.
It's hard to draw in the top quarterback in the country when you have a defensive-minded head coach. That's
Yeah,
just
but you can
reality,
still
man.
figure. You can
I
still
understand you can. I understand
Oklahoma, dude.
I agree with you, Steps. That's why I'm saying this is his last chance. Figure it
Quarterbacks
out.
went to Alabama.
He's got to figure it out.
You know.
Yeah, but quarterback was never Alabama's strong suit.
They're all good though.
They were
Jalen
driving.
Hurts just won a Super Bowl.
Just don't crack. Jalen Hurts is good. I like Jalen Hurts, but I'm
Tua's
talking about a lot of those
bad.
Alabama. You look at a lot of those quarterbacks on the Alabama national championship teams. AJ McCarron.
No slander on him. He's like a 5-time XFL champ, dude.
Oh, awesome.
A St. Louis Battlehawks.
That's fantastic. I don't even think they've had 5 XFL seasons.
He's won them every year.
Awesome Steps.
MVP.
Congratulations.
His kids got to watch him.
That doesn't count.
Who else they got?
Watch it. They got the memories. He can have the trophies, whatever.
Mac Jones, dude.
Exactly.
Mac Jones.
Mac Daddy Jones. But, I mean, you just, like I said, a lot of those guys weren't like the best quarterback in the country.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Jalen Hurts and Tua. Jalen Hurts and Tua were there, but Tua couldn't stay healthy. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, Oklahoma, the point is, Fiddle's got one more year. Figure it out or you're done.
He needs to get on the phone and talk to his buddy down in South Carolina on how to coach.
I'm saying anything short of, I'm thinking double-digit wins, as many damn games as we play now. But I think anything less than 9 wins, and I'd be reevaluating something. He said the problem with Seth Luttrell and mass injuries, he's getting 2 more years unless they completely weigh. Okay, complete shit this season. They did have a lot of injuries, dude. They did have
lost their whole defensive line.
Bro, there was one game they were playing. I don't remember what game it was, but maybe Auburn. But they came back and won that damn game too because I bet them. But I didn't realize
they didn't have a quarterback.
They didn't have that, but they were on like their 4-string wide receivers.
Damn.
And dude, that's where all the you kept seeing false start penalties from the receivers and things like that. It was the receiver screwing. I'm like, well, that's why that guy wouldn't normally be on the field.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're a long way from college football. So, God, I can't wait though.
Now I'm starting to think about Florida. Kind of want to talk about them.
I freaking love college football. I can always talk college football. I'm always down to talk college football. I don't care to talk the NFL all the damn time, but I love college football.
Oh, NFL. Daniel Jones went to my Colts.
Did he?
I hate that.
Was there more exhilarating free agency moves today?
There was a lot of free agency moves today.
I figured did they too.
You don't have to talk because that's all you'll talk about tomorrow morning. So you're good. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah,
my Colts signed 2 good corners though. I like that. One of them was from San Francisco. I forget his name.
I have no idea. I haven't been paying any attention to the NFL. It's March Madness.
Next man up, Hall of Fame, Jason.
Whatever, dude. That's
next man up. You got tight ends playing wideout.
Top 6 wide receivers in your entire offensive line, and you're playing in the SEC. That's not
find a quarterback. Texas A&M had the same problem, man. They started the wrong guy at the beginning of the year. They just found the guy.
If that man goes, what would they go 6-7, or they win their bowl game? I think they lost.
Or Oklahoma.
I think they lost their bowl game, didn't they?
Where's Patriot when you need him?
Right. Either way, 6-7, 7-6. Another one of those seasons. I'd about be done with it. Unless something similar happened where that would be really unlucky to have 2 seasons where you had that many injuries. Take your Jets tonight, man. -1. It's more of a fate on the Rangers. I don't play the Rangers. Line? Yep, puck line. +142. I like those +142s, dude.
Yeah, that's a nice little odd there.
At home. Like I said, more of a fate on the Rangers for me. I'm just not impressed with that team.
Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Unders +105.
Oh, man. That might be the play. Let's see who we got listed here. Yeah, man. Hellebuck versus Shesterkin.
Ooh. Those are 2 of your favorite goalies.
They are 2 of my favorite goalies. Now, granted, Shesterkin has not had the year he is supposed to have had, but that defense has suffered pretty bad, and they put that man in a lot of bad spots. It's not all his fault. But that's probably the play in this game is under 5.5 +105. Yep.
That's what I would say.
That's probably the play. What does the money do?
Let me tell you. I thought you never asked.
It's the NIL era, Jason. There's a lot more money to go around these days, man. They'll buy that man out.
Money line looks like 88% of the bet, 92% of the money is on the Jets, even though that line is at minus 184. As far as the puck line goes, the 62% of the money, 51% of the bet is on the puck line, plus 142 for the Jets. And then the total, you've got 86% of the money, 88% of the bets on the over.
Oh God, bet the under, y'all.
Yeah.
I got
The Wild game and the Jets game are the two least amount of money on the unders.
Bet them both.
Yeah.
Parlay them together. Smothered, covered, and all that shit.
I
I agree with you, sir. I agree with you. The injuries was a big problem with Oklahoma this year. They were in a tough spot in a lot of those games. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not saying if the man has a good year this year, give him another shot, but I can't see a repeat with a healthy roster.
The thing is he always has a home in Clemson, so he'll be fine.
Oh, that man's got a job somewhere no matter what.
Yeah.
Like he'd be a defensive coordinator at Power 5 school no matter what. It's not like he's gonna go have to eat spam or nothing. Like I said, I took the Wild, probably not the right side. I did the over in the Caps Ducks game, probably not the right side.
Sharks, I like that.
I'm on that one. I didn't know what to do in this one. This was kind of teetered back and forth. They went down to plus 120 for a little bit. Thought about taking the Habs, but the Canucks guy got a soft spot in my heart. I hate to bet against them. I'll do it, but I
think the Canadians money line would be the play there. Big money on the Canadians. 24% of the bet, 63% of the money is on Montreal money line.
Yeah, they
somebody put some big money down on Montreal. Or a lot of people are. Because the Canucks, you got 76% of the bet and only 7% of the money on that side. And the money line has come down. It opened at plus 142. It's down to 124. So I think the Canadians is the play there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm going to stay away from that one.
I think you should bet it.
I feel like every time I bet the Habs, though, or like bet against the Canucks, they like spite beat me.
No, Saturday or Sunday you bet the Canucks and they didn't win.
They just do me wrong no matter what I bet. That's what I'm saying. Like if I bet on them, they're like, "No, you bailed on us. You're a Ducks fan."
Just
and
they
lose.
Montreal.
I ain't betting nothing in that game, man. What? I ain't got to. There's a lot of hockey games tonight. I ain't got to bet that.
Dude, I'm like 3 weeks in. You should listen to me. Hey, I'm starting to know players and matchups. I knew Nashville.
I'm proud of you, man.
Kind of been on a streak there because I've watched the last couple of their games.
I'm proud of you, man. You got a team and everything, bro.
I found out that I have like FanDuel Sports, and it shows me like all these damn hockey games, dude. I can get them all.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's almost like a Sunday ticket, but for hockey.
I love hockey, dude. I love it. Jason said 35 million after this season. Oklahoma has money, but they ain't A&M. That's true, man. A&M got that whole money. They'll throw that stuff around. Not going to spend $100 million for him to not coach. That's fair. And I think, like I said, if he wins 9, like you think, man, I think if he wins 9, you got to keep him. He's getting better. But and the Golden Knights this season, they are pretty good, sir. They're a lot better at home than they are on the road, but they are good. They're a playoff team.
They're kind of boring, though, right?
A little bit. For me, they are. I feel like every game I watch them play, it's more boring. It's like 3-2, 2-1.
Yeah. A lot of just like whatevers.
But
it might be because they're on the West Coast too. I hate West Coast teams.
That's granted. I should say I don't get to see a lot of their games because they don't ever come on until 10 o'clock at night where I'm at.
Like Mike Trout. No one got to see Mike Trout play in his prime because he was on the West Coast.
Yeah, they buried him in Anaheim.
Ohtani we get to see because now they'll play the Dodgers like anytime they're playing. So
I know. I feel like always the end of the year in baseball, like I normally don't follow baseball as closely as I did last year and will this year because of the value betting it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I always know every play. I can almost tell you the Dodgers lineup because they show them so much.
Yeah.
It's like I tell you who's going to bat, what spot.
Then you'll start knowing like, oh, so-and-so hasn't gotten a hit in like 10 games. So let's bet him to hit a double tonight.
Yeah. Absolutely. I can't wait for that. You got anything in that late game? Islanders, Kings. I don't have anything in that one.
Let's see here. Islander Kings. Looks like Kings opened up at a -175 favorite. That line is to -190 now. 91% of the bet, 95% of the money is on the Kings money line. Puck line. It looks like they don't have any data on that. And then on the total, it looks like 71% of the money, 80% of the bet is on the over 5.5 at +105.
Showing even money there, so it moved a little bit.
Which is weird because you got all the money on that side. And the under is juiced, but there's not much money on the under. I don't know. What's that tell you?
I'd tell me to leave it alone.
Yeah, or take the under. That's the only play I'd take.
You say there's more money on the over?
Yeah, and it's plus money, and it's 5.5.
But it's moved the right way. If it was +105, I got even money, so they've adjusted for the money.
Yeah, but that's still 80%. That's not very big adjustment. 5 cents.
It's not a big adjustment. Like I said, I'm not touching it.
Okay.
I don't have anything there that just sets off alarms for me.
Yeah, we'll wait until you're in bed at 10:15. You're down a unit. Set it, forget it.
No, I'll have all the late ones in there. I got late action. I got the Sharks, man.
And Canadians, you're going to take them.
I'm not taking that one. I'm not taking that.
Whatever.
I'm not taking that. In hockey tonight, I am on the Panthers Bruins over 5.5, -105. I took the Penguins money line. I got +160. It's +164 right now. Took Blue Jackets money line +136 at the Devils. Lightning money line +114 at the Hurricanes. I took the Jets -1.5 +142, but I think the play is under 5.5 at +105. I took the Wild money line +130 at home against the Avalanche. Capitals Ducks over 6.5 at +114, and the Sharks money line +140. I got a unit on all those, y'all.
If I were to take anything myself, but we all know I just whatever buku bets I bet. I would take the Blue Jackets money line, and that's about it. That's it. That's all I'd take. And Canadians, I'd probably take the Canadians, but I don't know. Definitely the Blue Jackets.
You better take them after beating your chest trying to talk me into that nonsense.
All right, and the Sharks. I like the Sharks.
That's right. What could go wrong?
Blue Jackets and the Sharks and the Canadians.
You need to parlay those three together just in case.
There it is. Canadians, Blue Jackets, Sharks. That'll pay you what? Let's see.
Oh, did you stamp this for me, Buku?
What?
He said, take the money you were going to put on. Oh, no, he didn't stamp it. He told me to put it on the Habs. Okay. He told me this way.
See?
Nope. I'm betting Middlestat goal.
All right. So Sharks, Habs, and Blue Jackets money line is 11.74. Not betting it, but there you go.
Oh, you big old pudding.
It's okay. I'm a smart better.
Golly. All that.
I don't bet parlays.
Ooh, I got a good number on this one. It's still going up. In the NBA, I've got the Bucks, Pacers. I got it over 236. It's 238 now. So, and it's juiced to the over. So, still going out. But I like that. I got 2 units on that. And then I have a unit on the Pelicans +7 and half unit on Pelicans money line +235.
I'm just on the Pelicans tonight.
All right. And then college basketball, man. I took Arizona State, the points for a unit. I took them a half unit on the money line. Took Delaware in the points for a unit and a half unit on that money line. And I to put a unit each on Youngstown State +3.5 and a full unit on the money line. And St. Mary's the same way. Full unit on +3.5 and a full unit on +145. Go ahead, give us that highlight parlay, B-Mac. We'll read it out, man.
Sacred Heart, Prairie View FAMU over, Arizona State money line, Arizona State spread.
All right. B-Mac's highlight parlay, we got Julin money line, Arats 2-1, and Lalu Cabrera to win 2-0 +630. I like it, B-Mac. I'll ride with you, man. I'll ride with you, sir. And he says, Jason said, I lived in Vegas 15 years. First season, them getting to the Cup Finals was awesome, but I don't follow it as much since I left. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. First year. Make a little run. Not easy to do there.
No, not at all.
So that's what we got tonight, y'all. I got my picks posted over at sportspicks.locals.com and at the top of my X at Cricket1414. Cricket is spelled with 2 T's. You got anything you want to tell the folks? What more are we going to have you on this morning show, sir?
Saturday
Saturday?
and Sunday. Yeah, I'll be here this weekend. Got some NASCAR to look into.
I was going to say, where we're racing this week, man.
I don't know, man. It's still Tuesday.
You don't even know yet.
I know. Somewhere.
You're the track. Somewhere, man. They're gonna drive
somewhere
cars.
on an oval track.
They're gonna drive cars somewhere, man.
I'll tell you. Hold on. NASCAR is Pennzoil 400, presented by Jiffy Lube. Don't know where that is, but Kyle Larson is the odds-on favorite at plus 400, and your boy Christopher Bell. He's insane.
That guy's probably going to win every race this year because I'm not betting him a single one.
He's he's always in it. Always in it.
He barely won 3 in a row.
I'm trying to see what track that is, but when I click schedule, nothing comes up. So sorry, can't give that to you.
Jay, you talk about we went off with that person that hit the thumbs down before the show even started. They get me fired up in here sometimes, man. I'm glad we made you laugh though. That's what we're here for.
Pennzoil 400. It's the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 267 laps.
Las Vegas?
Yep.
We're racing NASCAR in Vegas this weekend?
36 drivers.
That's big time.
Yep. They're going to be on a little 3-race Western swing. So.
Okay. Where they go after that? I thought you had the schedule pulled up.
The straight talk.
Sorry, man.
The straight talk wireless at Homestead in Miami. They just got off of Phoenix. Wow. Okay, so they're coming off of okay.
I was going to say, I was like, Miami is not a West Coast road.
Martinsville, is that? That's not in Tennessee, is it?
North Carolina, I believe.
When are they going to be in Tennessee, man? We should go.
Bristol.
Ford Food City 500, April 13th.
I'm telling you, those ain't easy tickets to get.
That's 500 laps on that short ass track.
Oh, it goes fast, man. They're all going to last about 3.5 hours.
Ooh, the Jack Links 500 at Talladega would be fun.
Talladega would be fun. I've never been to Talladega. I've been to Atlanta, been to Daytona. Never been to Bristol. Never been to
Charlotte. Ooh,
Charlotte
June 1st, Nashville Motor Speedway.
I've never been there either.
We should go.
We
should go to one.
Nashville's newer.
Yeah, we should definitely go. Yeah, it doesn't have like it doesn't have a name yet for the race.
Okay.
We should let's just peg that June 1st. If we ever make it to a NASCAR event together, that's going to be it.
I can't do June 1st, not this year.
Boy's going to be there with you.
It's a couple days before I got a light out to go get them.
Okay.
So that's a hard time for me, man. I'm a busy man those days.
Okay. Well, maybe next time they come to Atlanta.
Buku says you ain't ready for Talladega, man.
June 28th, Quaker State 400 in Atlanta.
Talladega's a different world, bro.
It'd be
different
fun.
world. I've heard war stories from many folks
from
Talladega.
Chicago street course race in July. Oh, that'd be good. Chicago's best city in America in the summer.
I ain't going to a NASCAR race that's a road course. Street course, road course, don't matter. I want to see them fools running 200 door to door, 3 wide. That's what I want to see.
I grew up in Indiana. We went to the dirt tracks, man. I saw
dirt tracks, sweet dude.
Tony Stewart, the little funny cars.
Yeah,
that just spin around on the turn. I mean, I grew up Tri-State Speedway, man. I grew up there.
I love dirt track, man. Like I said, I grew up going to watch my pop when I was a kid, and then my cousins. He raced quarter midgets down in Florida and stuff. So I grew up at a racetrack myself, man.
I went to a few races. Do you remember the? It was like it's like the where they pull the drag, like it's like a car and it's got like this big thing connected to it and the weight moves up on it and they try to see how far they can get. I forget like what it's called.
Tractor pull or something?
I think it's tractor pull, but it's not tractors that are pulling. It's cars. Maybe it's trucks. I don't know. But yeah, a tractor pull, maybe that's what it's called. It's been a while since I've been in the 4-H fair.
That's right. Okay. Fair enough.
It's a 4-H fair every day in Hickson, Tennessee. I'll tell you that much.
All right, man. I'll take your word for it. I don't know much about 4-H fair.
You've been there a few times.
Okay. Jason said, I tell it like it is on my show too. Much respect. Back at you, sir. I ain't got time
for the Poconos.
I ain't got time for the snowflakes, man. Yeah, Pocono is kind of like it's kind of shaped kind of like Talladega, but I feel like it's flat. I think it's almost like a triangle.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird. Poconos are a weird place, man. It's a weird place.
They said it's monster trucks, not actual tractors. It's monster
Yeah,
trucks.
I knew it wasn't tractors, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Demolition Derby. You ever been to one of those?
No, I've never been.
You know what it is, though, right?
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
like you just
Shitty ass
ram it-
cars and the
you
last
ram
car
into each other
running.
into the last car running is good to go. That's the winner.
That's
That's
at the
right,
4-H too.
I feel that way about everybody, man, for sure. Hope they have the day they deserve, bro.
Oh man, sorry.
So, all right, man, let's wrap this thing up. We got the picks out. You got yours on your action, I guess. You can find all his and all platforms at heavy_steps.
That's right.
And you can find me at cricket1414, cricket spelled with 2 T's. You got your Ranger up?
Get your Ranger up.
That's right, man. Shout out to Ranger.
Just came in.
That's right, y'all. Catalina wine mixer, man.
Let's go.
But y'all go look at those picks, man. They're on the X and over at sportspicks.locals.com. You can sign up for Uncle Bob's picks over there as well. Getting ready to gear up for March Madness. He usually crushes March Madness. First round.
I like the fact that he puts his picks out early too.
Yeah, he don't care about line moves and stuff.
Nope.
He got his system. That man's going what he's going with. So, all right, y'all. We'll be back bright and early in the morning for your Sports Morning Espresso Shot at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 a.m. Pacific. Good luck in all of your wagers this evening. You and your beautiful families stay safe out there. And until next time, good luck, good gambling,
and game on.
You're a damn fool.